this is Nightbird Tarot. I'm here to do your love messages for June 2025. I hope that you're doing well. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you want. Welcome back to all my subscribers. Thank you for being here as well. What we're going to do is we're going to pull some cards and look at your recent past, your present situation, and your near future. This is a general reading, so it may or may not resonate with you, Aries, but this is love messages for the month of June. Angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the sign of Aries for June in love for June 2025, please. Okay, your challenge for the month is the Four of Cups in the reverse position, and we'll get to that. And what you don't see is the Ace of Swords in the upright position. Okay. We'll go back and clarify. But in the recent past here, Aries, we have the Lovers with the Two of Wands in the reverse position and the Ace of Cups. So what you, in your recent past, I feel like there may have been an emotional loss here, perhaps an ending of a relationship. You had feared a change would be coming in, and it seems like there was some sort of emotional loss within a love relationship here. It feels like for a while you were playing it safe and not making any decisions to move forward, but there was an emotional loss here. Whether it was you knew that that the relationship was ending, you were kind of at a stagnation with this person who you were in a relationship with, and you had a fear of change and you were just playing it safe. The obstacles for the month of June, we have you're wanting to break free. You're choosing happiness. You could be accepting an invitation as well. Again, we'll go back and clarify here. But you're wanting to break free, perhaps from a relationship, or this could be an obstacle, wanting to break free from perhaps the feeling of a relationship that is in a stagnation, or it feels like it's an emptiness within a relationship, and you're wanting to break free from that, or break free from the feeling of that. But we'll go back and clarify. In the present, I see the Five of Cups here in the reverse position, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles here. I think you're trying to balance things, perhaps with your money at this time. You're accepting at this time, and you're moving forward within perhaps the ending of a relationship here. You're wanting to break free. That's your opposing force here is you're wanting to break free. Maybe you have not yet, but in the present moment, I see that you're accepting the emotional loss within a relationship. You are looking at your overall money, and you're trying to prioritize or balance your new living or life here. Yeah. And I have two yeses here with the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles here. So if you had a question you wanted answered, the answer is yes. What you don't see is the Ace of Swords here. Again, we'll go back and clarify what you don't see is a breakthrough, some clarity on the situation. You're going to have more logic to this situation. I feel like that's going to, as you have this acceptance, there's going to be a breakthrough and clarity and the whole reason why this person was not right for you. But yeah, it feels like there was an emotional loss, an emptiness within a relationship. You had fear to change. There was bad planning when it came to it. You'd been trying to play it safe for the longest time, but you're wanting to break free here. So what you don't see is perhaps a breakthrough of clarity, a change in your mind's logic here. In the future, I do see the Eight of Swords in the reverse position, along with the Six of Wands in the reverse position, and the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. I feel like a new liberation coming in for you, more hope, reaching out for help, perhaps using your references for such things as therapy, something like that, somebody helping you out so that you may heal from this situation here. I do feel like you're going to have your freedom. You're going to see things in a new perspective as well. I feel like you're going to be proud of yourself from getting out of this type of situation. Let's go back and clarify. Well, I dropped a couple cards here, but we're going to put them back in here. Let's clarify this recent past. Clarify the recent past, please, Spirit. Clarify the recent past. Please clarify present and clarify there. Clarify Four of Cups and clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay. Okay, so clarifying your past here when it came to you having an emotional loss and fear of change here within a relationship. I do see that you maybe have been feeling in the recent past very isolated, withdrawn, very lonely. You're having, basically, you're wanting to take action, but you've had a lack of direction and you need help in order to move forward. You were wanting to, you had a fear of change. There was a time frame that came in. It was a bad time frame for this to happen in your life, and you perhaps needed to, you had a lack of direction on how to handle all of this emotional stress that you were under. So you isolated yourself, you withdrew from people, and you had a lot of sadness in the recent past. You had to take action very quickly. Yeah. I have Cancer energy, Virgo energy as well here. This feels like it's happened in the springtime, so that's now. So in the recent past, this just happened. Clarifying your obstacle with the wanting to break free and choosing happiness, accepting an invitation. We do have the King of Cups here, the Queen of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles, all in the reverse position. I feel like the obstacles are that this person could be very cold, or they could be using emotional manipulation towards you. You may be feeling insecurity as well. You keep trying and trying and trying, and you're getting no results. It's almost wasteful effort. as well. So this is your opposing forces here. So perhaps you were trying with this individual over and over again, perhaps because it was not good timing for you. There was a huge emotional loss here. You were feeling very isolated, lonely, sad, and you were trying to do anything, you were taking action and trying to do anything you possibly do to salvage the relationship. In the present moment, clarification here, you now have more of emotional maturity as you have been accepting things more, trying to balance your success and new priorities coming into this. You're taking authority of your life here. You may be still struggling slightly, and you may be still disappointed that the relationship did not work out. But I do feel that you're gaining a more of an emotional maturity through this, even though it feels like you're still very, very emotionally immature about it. You are gaining, Spirit says, you are gaining more of emotional maturity through this loss. What you don't see in the shadow with the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles. As I was stating before, is having that breakthrough or that mental clarity. You may be realizing that whatever you do is really meaningless to the person. You may be having a mental clarity that there was a lot of missed opportunities, and the mental clarity of the loss itself as well. You may feel that that person was very cruel to you. So again, Aries, this is what your mental breakthrough is telling you here to help you move on. We have the Three of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Empress here on the upright position. That is clarifying the near future with hope, reaching out for help, such as therapy and stuff like that. I feel like as I said before, as Spirit was saying to me here, there's going to be rapid emotional growth here for you, perhaps through therapy. You're also going to be going through a lot of grief as you let go of this relationship here. And you're going to see the beauty in yourself, and you may become more creative through this process as well, and putting your heart and soul into something more creative is what I'm feeling here. Back of the deck here, we do have the Four of Swords here. So I do feel like this is a time for restoration and contemplation about how you're going to move forward in your life here. But I do see that you have recently been through a breakup of some sort, life-altering breakup where it was unplanned. Okay, you tried everything that you could possibly do to get this relationship back on track. It is not happening. You're finally seeing things as they are. You're having mental breakthroughs. You could see how there was carelessness within the relationship, missed opportunities, perhaps a manipulation within the relationship. In the present here, I do feel like you are still struggling to find a way to heal, okay, and find that acceptance here. But in the near future, I do see that you're going to get some help here. You have a lot to look forward to, a rapid growth of emotional maturity, as well as healing from this broken relationship. I do feel that you're going to be putting your sorrows behind you, and you're going to be doing something new and creative. I see definite abundance here. I feel like you're going to be falling in love with your creativity. Let's pull a card from the Love Messages Oracle deck as well for you, Aries, to finish up your reading. But yeah, it seems like you're going through a grief and a closing of a chapter for the month of June. Aries. So we have the card Law of Attraction. It says, you have been manifesting this relationship. Everything you want will soon be yours. So that's a message from the divine that perhaps after you've gotten through all of this, you're going to fall in love with your own creativity, which is your law of attraction here, and which could manifest the type of relationship that you want and that you desire. That's the message I have for you, Aries. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you in the comments how this resonates with you. Have a wonderful month. Namaste.